morning, everybody. Rusty from the Rusty Razor. Got another shave today, and today we're going to be using Crowne and Crane's Amber Woods. Yep. It's like you get like a cedar wood scent with kind of a loaminess to it, with amber scents coming across. It's like I already burned through a third of this tub alone. I've already gone through 2 tubs of this. So this is the soap of choice, you know, for me. It's like when I'm going to go do a shave off camera, it's like, there it is. Because I love this scent right here. All right, then we're going to be doing the Treet blades, 3rd use with the Rockwell 6S. I think it's S or C. I keep forgetting. I was like, I can't remember if it's an S or a C. And it's not until I go back and look on my lap or computer and go, oh yeah, that's how it is. Okay. So, but I'm going to be doing a plate 5 first to go down with the downstroke, and then I'm going to flip it over to the plate 3. So if you have never seen it, it's got these little plates which have little numbers on them. You can see, I don't know if you can see that, but there's little numbers on it telling you what the aggressiveness of it. It goes up to 6. I got all 3 plates. Thank you, Sig Solo. There you go. He was the one that gifted this to me. All right, so we'll follow up with some Avon Wild Country. I guess that's right. There we go. Avon Wild Country. And I love this stuff. This is great. Oh, it smells good. And then you got the cologne. With that. Alright. So, how is your day going? Right now, I'm listening and it's like, I feel like my house is going to get rattled apart. Got like 40, 50 mile an hour wind blowing through. But it's warm outside. It's a little bit above freezing, so it's not like we're getting snow and everything. That's possible, but everything goes to the north of us lately. All right. Oh yeah, smells good. Great performance with this stuff. Now, one thing I've noticed that I got it kind of drippy. Got the Jeffrey Smith drippiness going on. The Crowne and Crane soap, the older it gets, because I had bought 2 tubs, you know, because I thought I'd be going through it and pretty quickly, but then the rabbit hole opened up. But the older it gets, it retains its scent well. Because this tub I have is over 2 years old. I think I got this tub, well, it's almost 3 years old. Wow. Smells still good. Strong. Because I burned through 1 tub really quickly. That was all the soap I ever used, was just that one, plus a couple samples. And then I think this is setting 6. Yeah, break out the glasses. R5. Oh, it's on setting 5. I thought I was going to put on 6, but it's on 5. Oh, okay. So we're doing setting 5. That's the thing, is that when you're looking at these plates, one has 1 number. This is plate 3 on this side, and this is 1 on the other side. So if whatever number your C is your setting. I was going to do 6 for the most aggressiveness, which isn't a problem for me going down. You know, Segway says, are you going to use any of those other settings? Like, well, yeah, I do, but the higher settings are not really conducive for against the grain for me because it's a little too aggressive. I can hear that wicking that off. Taking that hair off the fish. It's similar to what I would do once in a while with my, yeah, I haven't shown the Black Beauty in forever yet. And I gotta remember to shave with that on camera. Because I rotate through my soaps. I'll go through and use each one. Each time I shave, I use a different one. So at least they get used. And the same way with my razors. Even though I got my favorites. Ooh. I can feel it. A lot more blade fill with that setting 5 than there is the what do you call it? The setting 3, which I prefer. Alright, put the glasses on. Yeah, when you get to be 58, things start getting blurry. Alright, setting 3 plate is on the razor. There you go. Yeah, I remember when I first went and I was about 45 and like suddenly things up close started getting blurred. Whoa, that really took it down. Things started getting a little blurry and you're like, what the heck? Like one day you're reading something and then you're like, you always see it where you're pulling your hand out farther away from your face because you can see better farther than you can up close. Yeah. So I made an appointment to go see an optometrist, and so I was like, man, it was like something's wrong here, you know. And I was recently just become diabetic too, so I was worried about that. Something might have been going wrong. And he's like, you're nothing wrong. You're just getting old. Like, oh, thanks. I don't feel old, but I guess I am. Going on about 46. Yeah, it was one of those things where I see that. It's like, what's that thing right out there? And everybody's like, what are you looking at? What do you mean? It's like, that little thing right there. I had, you know, like with 15/15 eyesight, it's like I could see far. Things really good that most people can see at a long distance. And, you know, those eye charts, you know, those small little fine print across the very bottom of right, I could read that. Everybody's like, you can read that? Yeah, I can read that. They go, whoa, okay. Now I'm just a normal. It was like was it back in October? Got my last eye check, and it's like, well, you still need readers to. Now, if I'm outside in bright light or really bright, I don't need readers. I can read fine, but dull light conditions like this, I have a problem. It's like did my last eye test. My doctor was like, okay, you're pretty much normal now. Well, what do you mean? He's like, well, your distance sight is 20/20. Your near eyesight, you still need readers. I'm like, okay. So, eyes are slowly getting worse. My dad was the same way too. He had great long distance eyesight also, which made it really good. You know, it's like when we were growing up and doing long distance shooting, I could hit a target this big at 500 yards with our rifle that we had. But because I could see it no problem, even with the scope. But things change. But when I always still have the skill set, you know, like we'd be driving someplace and I'm riding along or driving, and I was like, oh, turkey. And everybody's like, what? Where's the turkey? Right down there, down in that little crevice down there next to that creek bed. And I go, we're looking at, oh, we see it. How did you drive it? I just seen him out of the corner of my eye. And I was like, I'm so geared at finding food. Like, I just see it. You know, thing would be driving, food. Oh. Except for 3 years ago when the food jumped out of the road, on the road, and I squished it. When I hit that 8-point buck. No. A little too much drinkiness in this today. Big old blob all over the counter. You know, it's like we got a section of road right here that's next to us that we have to drive by. And it's 2 feet. The wood line is like 2 feet away from the road. There's no ditch. It's just trees, then road. It's like they have to come by all the time. Every year they come with this kind of a Bushmaster style mower that's on a swing arm, a hydraulic swing arm that comes up and it can go flat, you know, angle. They use it for going along roads and everything, hitting hills, and they put it up sideways and they're kind of an angle and they're driving down the road going, just mowing the limbs off because they grow out into the road. That's how close this is. And that's how I hit the deer, because I had zero opportunity to even touch the brake or even react to it. It's like suddenly driving, deer, boom, you know, splat. You're like, oh crap. Totaled my vehicle out. Now I got a new truck. That was my truck that died. Wasn't planning on replacing it, but it is what it is. You get what you get. What life sends your happy-go-lucky way. I'm just glad that if it did happen, it didn't happen like today. Because, man, the price of vehicles has skyrocketed. It's like the same truck that I bought for 24 grand goes for about 40 grand now. 40,000 US dollars. Same age, same truck. I'm like, good God. But a brand new one would cost you 80. Let's just put it in perspective. The house I'm sitting in, $45,000 when we bought it. It's like vehicles are worth more today than what I paid for my house, and it's a nice house. It's crazy how much things have gone up. The truck that I had got taken out, I paid $12,000 for it. And the insurance company, when they totaled it out, and go, oh, we'll give you 10 grand for it. Really? Okay. I paid 12 for it and they gave me 10. It's like I drove it for over 10 years and for basically $2,000. That's a deal. It shows how much the going market value of that vehicle is, survey says. And then, as we all know what happened in 2020, the grand illusion. You hear that working good. This Rockwell razor is really good. I like it. If you want to spend $100-something for a razor, it's worth it. I like the whole concept of multiple plates. It's like a 3-piece adjustable razor. Yeah, residual slickness is good on this. Yeah, but let's put a little extra on here. Don't need it, but when I'm dealing with my chin where all the scars are, yeah, have a little extra slickness is always a good deal. If I can remember, there's a lot of new people that are on the channel. Like all the new subscribers, my subscriber rate goes up and plateaus, and it goes up, plateaus. So there's some new people in here. I look at my numbers and it's like, lose this person, gain 2 people. Lose this person, gain 2 people type thing. That's, over the course of a week. Which I always wondered, like, you subscribe to somebody, then why are you unsubscribing? I don't know. I don't know why, but it happens. Alright, that's smooth. There we go. But if you're new and you wonder why I got scars in my chin, never go face first into a tree at about 30 miles an hour. It doesn't end well. Didn't have a picture of it, but it'd be like a horror picture. You're like, oh my God, what happened to his face? Yeah, tore it up. Broken nose. Smashed. You can see that right here is a big gash right here. Like, it was all ground hamburger right there. Nose is kind of crooked. I can feel it right here. It's like how this bone structure here was like all mangled. It was wow. The doctor just like, well, before we go any further, let me see this. And like, like, oh, he was not telling you that he was going to readjust your nose. All right, now we can work on those cuts, like gashes. Oh my God. Yeah, I was about 10 at the time. That was a bad year for me. Like before that, in December, January, I was in the hospital for 10 days, almost dying from pneumonia. And then late February rolls around and I mangled my face. Yeah. I keep missing it. There we go. Alright, think we're done. As the story goes, live life. I learned at a very young age, life can be cut short quickly. Nothing like waking up in a hospital bed with a tube down your throat. And you're going, what's going on? What's going on? And you're like, I'm being tortured. And then having the doctor tell you, you're lucky to be alive. I'm like, yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay. All right, Avon Wild Country. Oh, I love this stuff. Ooh. A little stinging right here. Oh, that smells good. You get that. It's kind of a barbershop with spiciness to it and kind of a loamy tree woods aspect. So imagine if you had the Sterling's barbershop, then combine it with some wood aspects and spiciness. Oh, it's what Pinot Clubman wish it could be. Oh, that smells so good. Yummy. All right. Well, that's the shave of the day. That was Crowne and Crane's Amber Woods. Yep, I smell loam. Freshly dropped leaves type smell. With some like cedar. Yep, there we go. That's Avon Wild Country, followed up with some Treet blades, third use with a Rockwell razor. There we go. Thanks, Sig. Really appreciate it. Always provides me a great shave. Well worth getting one if you haven't thought about it. If you save up some money and you make one purchase in a year, get one of these. If you like the ability to adjust stuff. So that's the shave of the day, everybody. Hope you guys like it. Like and subscribe, share it to friends, and we'll see you in the next one. Rusty out.